because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab.
And 2 plays, 69 yards. All right.
The big one that landed.
That's a nice little start.
1-2 end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch a single for
do the white flag up. Let's see here. Just in case. Oh yeah, gotta do cover.
May I have some cake? May I have some cake and wash your hands first?
Boy, what are you talking about?
I want some cake.
You want some who?
Cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
Go ask your mama. See what I made it?
Oh,
they'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried to quick hit her inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Brissett. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted.
Get up, boy. Get up, boy.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now.
All right, let's see.
Negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Watch it, coach.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Woo!
A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he
come on, Cook. That part was gone.
34-yard line.
It's a
loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins.
Oh, my God.
Down he goes. Jabal Shear wreaking the defensive.
Oh, that was my fault. I had a thing on looking at somebody else.
Nobody was faked out.
When no one's
looking at somebody else.
3rd and long for Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up on the
I can talk it up. I got plenty. I can accept it.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Get up, boy.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Boy, I've already been gone. Come on, coach.
There, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Don't tease me like that, coach.
On 2nd and 1, Cousins. And this one's incomplete.
I deserve that. I deserve that. I can't see.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception.
You mother, you in blitz mode, bro. Ain't no way.
Past the 20, 10, and he will bring it back.
That's all right. That was a good eye.
For a Colts TD.
I'm on the valuable lesson.
That was a an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask Iraq. They'll tell you.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They go play action here on 1st down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. These two teams all tied after 1. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Yellow. A 1st down throw for Cousins. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller
Oh, my goodness.
2 yards.
Oh, that whole lady,
they
oh, my God, they pushed.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Chester Rogers that time, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A toss to Cook.
I fucked that up.
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this play will be blown up.
Come on, man. I'm not going to want to do.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. On second and 15 now. Cousins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Short little throw to Ebron. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It got his man complete.
Boy, that ain't the most games that I've ever seen in my
just
life.
before halftime. 48 yards. We're set on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48.
Oh,
this is
no good.
Close, but no cigar, just wide right. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA
I thought you had it though, man.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
This is the underdog speaker. Floyd Wade. This is...
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A first down throw for Brissett. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Get like that, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And some room to roam now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Steps away to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brissett, and that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Hines. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They go play action with Brissett. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a 1st down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. From the 16, Brissett flush to his right. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Brissett. Funches hands it complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
I hate that. You got tackle the dude. Don't make him fucking roll over. Then I got down drop and roll bullshit.
Guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You walk plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Play action now. Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Olabisi Johnson, 49 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Hines. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Brissett sets to throw it. And he's got his man, Hilton. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 82 yards. As his guys are back.
We got a fighter in the room. We got a fighter in the room.
One more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more
We
interesting.
got a fighter in the room, coach. What do I got to do about
A
that?
touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Fighter in the room, coach. What are we to do?
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run it again with Cook. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Third down, Dalvin Cook gets around him. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On the ground, it's Cook. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll snap it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, Cook looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. That 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
This was boxing. You think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Indy.
Just personally for you. I just. Send out an invitation to him. Nobody. There isn't.
I'm in a brand new model.
I don't want to see me, man.
I don't got fears or problems. Only got
Yeah,
bills
play
and
these birds
problems.
online, man.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after.